And then you are protected on land, sea, and air. You have 100% protection. Wherever you go. Wherever you are. When we were very young, we used to see hunters going to the bush in the night with some headlamp. And they are then going to the bush to go and hunt animals. But today, the human beings are hunting human beings in the daytime. Does it not happen around the area?
Yeah.
Just for nothing, sheer hatred, bitterness, rancor, and acrimony. They want to kill you, want to snuff life out of you as a very young man, a very young woman. And these are people who are so close to you. They pretend to be friends, but they are the main enemy. But you will not know them. There's no way you can identify them. You can only get to know them when the God man gives you the divine eye. Because there is a coat. There's a veil blocking your eyes from seeing what is happening around you. What you are seeing is not what is what? Happening. Yes, it's only the Holy Father, Satguru Maharaj, that opens the third eye, the inner eye inside, for you to know the God living inside you. God is inside man. When God says God is up here, this is where the Igbo man calls Uluku, cloud. Nobody lives there. When the white man says we should go there, that is where God is living. Nobody's there. Now Uluku. Guru Maharaj says God is inside you. If you touch you, just hold your hand on your chest. You know your engine is what? Pumping hard. That's the God essence there. So, it's not a question of my father was a Christian. My father gave land to Pentecostal church. My father gave land to Four Square Gospel. My father gave land to CMS or Catholic. No. We have passed that level. We are talking of the things you are seeing with your eyes. See? It is where you are living that you talk of what? Praying to anybody. Yes. So we want to live and at least 150 years, 200 years, 250 years. That's why we are here. The living perfect master. Yes. The supreme God of our time. Yes. So let us start with one. It's a pin-up, pin it right on your chest. Don't bother what anybody will tell you because you are living now. It is because you are living that people will talk. People must talk about you. If you are important, if you are not important, nobody will talk about you. Nobody discusses the madman on the road. Nobody discusses the madman on the road. Are you here? Are you there? Nobody discusses the madman on the road. Yes. Nobody. Because it's not relevant. Yes. Anything about him is absolutely infinitesimal, so nobody wants to know anything about him.
You are everything on earth. You are everything on earth. Maharaj, you are. I remember the days of loneliness. Oh no, nobody cares. He's my Lord. Guru Maharaj is my Lord. I remember Maharaj. A friend indeed is Maharaji. He is my Lord. I remember somebody loves me. Maharaji, Maharaji, Maharaji. remember somebody loves me. Guru Maharaj is my Lord.
This is German.
Holy Sri Satguru Maharaj. Holy Sri Satguru Maharaj. Holy Sri Satguru Maharaj. Happy, 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 happy,
For this beautiful day, Friday of May 2023, we are before the Father of Creation, Satguru Maharaj, at the Hall of Grace. I am Service Premier Adetunji Olatunji. I am Service Premier Adetunji Olatunji Obiora Onwekwe, the MC for today's press conference. The Father of Creation, Satguru Maharaj, is having a media chance to press conference with pressmen from different media houses today, Friday, 26th day of May 2026, at the Hall of Grace, the home of the Creator in human body, Satguru Maharaj, at kilometer 10, the Battle Expressway, Kingdom of Heaven and Earth. Bọ́ọ̀lù Sri Satguru Maharaj. Bọ́ọ̀lù Sri Satguru Maharaj. Bọ́ọ̀lù Sri Satguru Maharaj. Please, Maharaj, we thank the special grace of the Lord Satguru Maharaj. We plead with the Father to bless the entire creation. Bọ́ọ̀lù Sri Satguru Maharaj.
Blessings to you. Adúpẹ́ lẹ́nu fún ọ̀fun lánàá. Adìyẹ pé kí a fi ọ̀rọ̀ àgbà tẹ́lẹ̀ ìwádìí tí àwọn oníwèé mi wá fún lẹ́yìn ọjọ́ kẹrìndínlọ́gbọ̀n oṣù karùn-ún 2023. And I'm grateful for the service to be given to bless this press conference taking place today. Yes, enjoy Jimmy. It's a holiday. And the people who are going to have it, some of them Anisha Akaturi, Anisha Aturi, Amabara Wapadini. Ọdún mẹ́tàlá lẹ́ni a tún máa pàdé bóyá abáde oníbi pé a fi ọ̀rọ̀ wádìí lẹ́nu Màrájì àníkẹ́ Màrájì kó wá bless ilé tàbí ilé iṣẹ́ ńláńlá ó fa ọmọ wa ní àyè láti rí jẹ láti wù. Yes, we are meeting here today is a special grace for you to add 13 more years credit to your life. That is to say, anybody who behaves like a true human being, a black man, without any religious indoctrination, whose love is love, will always have the grace to meet Maharaji again in year 2036, which means that C. Maharaji now will give you 13 more years. Why is this so? Because I'm the God man of today. I'm not a bishop, I'm not a pastor, I'm not a reverend, but humanity's hope on earth as the Satguru Maharaj. And so I wish you well in your deliberations today, for you to ask questions from my speech, for me to answer you, and for you to convey it to the people of the world through Nigeria. So blessings to everyone.
Happy, 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 happy. We crave the indulgence of
Lower the mic.
pressmen to please identify themselves by telling us the media houses they represent and their names before we continue the program proper. Go on, let's see Satguru Maharaj.
Use the mic. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
My name is Bankare Oluwafemi, MIT, IBADAN. Thank you.
My name is Bayo from Nepal.
I don't know guys my name from Smash FM and Feli TV, Abeokuta.
I'm Wale Akirile from NTA IBADAN Network Center.
Kabis Maraji. Alabi Okwemi from Plus TV Africa.
Oropo Orenoga is my name from Star FM Ibadan.
Elvis Oluwadamilare is my name from Maranatha FM.
Olaniwaju Ogundeji from Family FM.
My name is Dr. Prejitu. I'm working with AIT Repro.
Let's see Satguru Maharaj. Happy, 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 happy. Let's see Satguru Maharaj. Oh, let's see Satguru Maharaj. Oh, let's see Satguru Maharaj. Please, Father Maharaj, children of the light, and indeed the entire creation, are happy to beg this special grace of our Father Maharaj to start the conference now. Let's see Satguru Maharaj. Oh, let's see Satguru Maharaj. Oh, let's see Satguru Maharaj.
Blessings to everyone. Press statement. Members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, press statement issued by Satguru Maharaj at the press conference held in the highest spiritual center of the universe, the Hall of Grace, Satguru Maharaj Village, the Kingdom of Heaven and Earth, Kilometer 10, IBADAN Lagos Expressway, IBADAN, Oyo State, Nigeria, ECOWAS region of Africa. Today, Friday, 26 May 2023. By the special grace of Maharaji, we assemble here today to provide answers to the self-induced challenges facing humanity that has almost turned the world into a closet of infractional haven, of disasters, destruction, wars, and anarchy, as can be seen now in Africa, particularly Nigeria, the new holy land of the universe, because the Satguru Maharaj lives and operates from there. That's why it is the new holy land. Where recent political events, yes, the presidential and gubernatorial elections have attracted so much attention In view of the strategic position and role Nigeria is to the black race as an African giant. In the 1999 presidential elections, the Independent National Electoral Commission announced Chief Olusegun Obasanjo as the candidate with the highest number of votes and therefore the president-elect. Chief Olufalaye of the SDP went to contest the result at the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal. But this did not stop the swearing in and inauguration of Chief Obasanjo as President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Nigeria on 29 May 1999. In 2003 presidential elections, the results showed that Chief Olusegun Obasanjo won the elections. Muhammadu Buhari of Congress for President change challenged the results in court alongside with Dr. Chuba of Kadigo, his running mate. The verdict of the findings of the tribunal were yet to be released, but this did not deter the swearing in and inauguration of Chief Olusegun Obasanjo for second term in office on 29th of May 2003 at the Eagle Square, Abuja, capital territory of Nigeria. The 2007 presidential elections results were in favor of Alhaji Umaru Musa Yar'Adua as winner with the highest number of votes cast. The opponents went to court to contest results. His Excellency Alhaji Umaru Musa Yar'Adua and his vice, Dr. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, were sworn in and inaugurated as President and Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria on 29 May 2007. By 2011 presidential elections, the results favored Goodluck Ebele, Dr. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan of the PDP, and General Muhammadu Buhari and his running mate, Senator Ben Ndioli, went to court. Ogbonnaya Ono of ANPP also went to court. The cases were pending in court when His Excellency Goodluck Ebele Jonathan was sworn in and inaugurated as President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Nigeria on 29 May 2011. In the last United States of America presidential elections, Mr. Donald Trump refused to recognize Mr. Joe Biden, who was sworn in and inaugurated as President of the United States before the Election Petition Tribunal completed its work. This is the conventional method, approach applied worldwide. The contestants will be in court to prove their cases beyond reasonable doubts. This does not stop the process of administration under the presumed winner of the elections. The court processes and proceedings go on unabated while administrative machinery and governance also goes on simultaneously and in unison. The most popular candidate, a man of the people who stands out from the crowd, becomes the most outstanding and wins the highest number of votes cast by the electors during the elections, either as a result of his charisma, campaign strategies and promises, and an outright display of transparent honesty and sincerity, takes him high to win a landslide victory over his opponents. In contemporary world politics, the candidate who wins the highest number of votes cast in a presidential election in any country is declared winner and sworn in and inaugurated as president of the country. No country waits for the Presidential Election Tribunal to complete its findings and give a verdict before the inauguration of the president takes place. The presidential candidates who contested for presidency of the country were superfluously rich, and yet they allowed our children in public schools to read under trees without decks and roof over their heads. Can you imagine a presidential candidate who disobeyed party constitutional provisions of zoning positions? When the presidential candidate comes from the north, the party chairman should come from the south, exercising patience to wait for the turn of the north or south in 8 years. Time to contest for the presidency. He disobeys the party to bulldoze his way via monetary gratifications to members of the National Working Committee of the party to take a position that he or she is not qualified for. That shows how insincere and dishonest he is, and he exhibits zero intolerance for justice, fair play, equity, and the fundamental human rights of citizens of the country. A presidential candidate who claims to be so affluent, yet in his display of mischief, chicanery, and viciousness, manipulated the head of service in his state and grossly underpaid the workers. Did not even pay the 18,000 naira minimum wage to workers in his state. Invited the executive of the labor, and when they paid courtesy call on him, he donates a bus to the NLC and gives cash gratification to seal the amount. The state executive of the NLC or TUC are giving tickets to travel to Jerusalem on pilgrimage where they come back. He allocated a plot of land to each of them in the capital territory. How mischievous, how dishonest, and shameless such a presidential candidate could be. What is going in a presidential candidate who advises voters not to cast their votes for the Yorubas, the Igbos, the Chekis, the Robos, the Jaws, etc., presidential candidates? Well, that means he's a tribalist and does not have the interests of Nigerians at heart. Not to talk of those telephoning their godfathers to get ready for religious war. What a shame. And this shows how spiritually ignorant our leaders are. However, we most profoundly solicit the solidarity, support, and the general goodwill of the politicians, the clergymen, and the media to stop hitting the polity via utterances and unverifiable statements, condemning and challenging, questioning the swearing in and inauguration of the president-elect, His Excellency Senator Bola Ahmed, on 29 May 2023. The human mind is so feeble and forgets so easy. How soon we have forgotten the state of the nation when President Buhari took over the leadership of this nation. Lest we forget. The Oyinbo powers that control the earth artificially now prophesied that there will be war in Nigeria during and after the 215 elections. We disgrace and shut their mouths, warning them that the Living Perfect Master Declaration of No War in Nigeria on August 16, 1993, on OGTV, Abeokuta, Ogun State, stands, and if they don't reverse same, they will be made to taste it first. And quickly, the U.S. ambassador came to Ibadan here to withdraw the statement. This information that our pressmen today don't like to hear. They want to hear a goat delivered a cat, a cat delivered the word naira, and so on and so forth. The Independent National Electoral Commission has announced the winner of the 25th February 2023 presidential elections in Nigeria as His Right Honorable Aṣíwájú Alhaji Chief Ahmed Bola Tinubu. And therefore, the media, the clergy and politicians cannot turn their cassettes and news media to overturn the results of the election against the president-elect and the Nigerian nation. We advocate peace, love, harmony, and oneness within the entire country. Nigeria. Give peace a chance. Sheath your swords. We need peace and tranquility in Nigeria. We request the aggrieved presidential candidates who lost in the presidential elections 20 years 23 to behave maturely like sportsmen. You win gallantly. You lose gallantly. Be sports-like and withdraw your cases from the courts and rally around the president-elect to form a competent, formidable, all-embracing government for an egalitarian Nigerian society. So, be careful. As any acts of indiscipline, whether you are a man in cassock, you are a worker, you are a pressman, you are a businessman, you are a member of parliament or senate, hey, don't mislead the people to have negative thoughts against the outcome of the elections. That portends treachery, sedition, and an illegality against the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Nigeria, and therefore tantamount to treasonable felony. You might find yourself in Kirikiri anytime. Hello, Nigerians. Let's love one another. Let's share love. Let's show love to one another. Let's emit love. We are one nation with one love. We are one nation with one destiny. And so let's spread the love, one nation, one destiny. Let's accommodate one another. Let's tolerate one another. Let's spread love among ourselves by thinking of what we will do to make this nation great. Under the leadership of President Buhari for the next, few days, and of course, the new president-elect is Right Honorable Chief Ahmed Bola Tinubu, the president-elect of the new coming administration. Long live the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Nigeria. Long live the President-elect of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Long live the good people of Nigeria. Congratulations, Africa. We are supremely blessed. My love and blessings to everyone.
Bole Sri Satguru Maharaj. Bole Maharaj. Happy, 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 happy. Happy, 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 happy. Happy, 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 happy. A hand of applause. 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 We now call on the president to please come forward with your questions. Bole Sri Satguru Maharaj. Bole Sri Satguru Maharaj. Bole Sri Satguru Maharaj.
Kabiyesi Maharaj. What will be your assessment of President Muhammadu Buhari's administration? He used 8 years already, he's almost going. If you are to rate his administration over 100, what would be your assessment?
President Buhari is a good man. He believes in the existence of the Creator. Hence, he's begging for forgiveness because in his position, he may have stepped on people's toes. But I believe that as the president, you cannot step on people's toes. You have every power. The money is there. The resources is there. He's one extraordinary Fulani man that has made a difference. for the way and manner he performed, even though there are shortcomings here and there. But apart from Benue State, where the Boko Haram or herdsmen are still messing up, you can see that before he came to power, IBADAN Lagos Expressway, they said because he's a man that wants to block us from making money in religion and all the religious paraphernalia. It took about 24 years, they didn't do it. Onitsha Bridge is on, and many others. Come to think of the Dangote company, it doesn't matter who is there. It's a big stride in to improve our economic and political, freedom that we have been fighting for. I would say he has tried because, as you know, my position, I don't look at the people's mistakes. From the little as done, I can give him a distinction that at least Nigeria is one and together, and we didn't go to war. Like what the Maradona, when things were out of control, went into the air through there's war. But Buhari stood his step and behaved like an elderly person. And so today, I would say he has done crediting well.
Kabisi Maraji, your advice for Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the president-elect, your advice for him?
My advice for him should carry us along. He has said it. Being a Yoruba man, he is more enlightened, more cautious, very diplomatic, and more aware of the financial and business groups. And so all I can tell him is just remember the holy name Maharaji, wherever he is. The Creator will come to guide and protect him everywhere. Because to be a president in a country where the people are disconnected from their tradition, culture, and primordial values, you are going to face a lot of opposition here and there from people who lack vision, who are narrow-minded, who are selfish, who are greedy. But judging from the results of the elections, you know that the Creator is behind him. He will make it.
According to what we read concerning our president-elect, do you feel, or can I say, are you sure 100% president-elect can rule well?
I didn't tell you about the woman how to make amala. I tell you, he will perform wonderfully job. All I'm begging is that the pressmen should assist him, follow him wherever he goes, and be able to tell them what are the carryovers of the past. People who stole, people who messed up, they are still seeking asylum in the Senate and House of Assembly. People who made us to become, poverty center of the world. In a position where we are about the 6th oil-producing country in the world. It's something unbelievable. But if you look at the trajectory of this political expediency, what is happening in Lagos, we tell you that he can deliver something. We will give him our support for him to get there.
Ẹ ṣeun gan bàbá wa Satguru Maharaj. Ìbéèrè mi méjì ni. Àkọ́kọ́ ni wípé láàrin ọ̀sẹ̀ tí a lò tán ká tó wọnú ilé yìí, Ààrẹ Buhari ìyẹn president wa tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀, ó tún lòun fẹ́ yá owó kan tó tó 22.7 billion naira. Ó dẹ̀ kù bí ọ̀sẹ̀ kan àti ọjọ́ kékeré. Lákọ̀ọ́kọ́, ṣé ìgbésẹ̀ yìí ṣó tọ̀nà, ṣé kìí ṣe kó fẹ́ jẹ gbèsè sí ọ̀nà ẹni tó ń bọ̀, àti wípé kí ni ojú ìwòye Màrájì láàrin ọjọ́ tó kù kéèyàn dẹ̀ fẹ́ ya owó tó tó yẹn àkọ́kọ́. Ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì ok.
Kí ọmọ adúpẹ́ nù ẹ̀jẹ̀ ọba tí ìtàn lẹ́ẹ̀kan náà. Nàìjíríà kì í ṣèlú kékeré, owó ta ní àti ìfọwọ́kàn, owó ta ní owó ìjà, owó ọ̀tẹ̀, torí à ń pe Ọlọ́run dáhùn ni, à ń pe ẹ̀mí Olúwa dáhùn, wọ́n dẹ̀ ló mú owó dẹ̀ lè ṣe gbogbo. So ìyẹn ló fà tẹ́ pé nínú ìwé tí mo kà ń sìn, ìgbà tí ń wọ̀jọba, wọ́n bẹ̀ sí wá oríṣiríṣi ọ̀nà láti mú, torí tẹ bá rántí nígbà tó wá bí ológun ni, gbogbo alábẹ̀ sí wà dáadáa, àwa bẹ̀ sí rí ọmọ olúwa ni, àkìtanú mọ́tò mọ́, àmì léèyàn tó ní ìrìnkúrì mọ́, wọn kì í sọ̀sọ̀ kí sẹ mọ́. So nísìnyí ìgbà tó wọ́ bẹ̀, wọ́n gbé ẹsẹ̀ oríṣiríṣi, owó pẹtrólì ní àgbáyé, wọ́n sọ wọ́n gé owó nì pé bóyá ó lè ṣubú, rárá kò ṣubú. Wọ́n rí pé àwọn arábí ti bẹ̀ sí jẹjẹkújẹ, tó ní kó máa lo àkáǹtì kan, ọ̀tútù dé àwọn kan ò tí ì dáhùn. Owó nì ló di pé ló kúrò sí bọ́dà, láti ẹ̀ máa ra ọjà ń bíbà, ewu nínú iṣẹ́ wàhálà. Mo gbin ráìsì, mo ṣe bàtà, ẹ tún ń ra bàtà láti ìlú òyìnbó. Ẹ jẹ́ káwọn gan ká ní kíní, ká nífẹ̀ẹ́ ara wa. So ló bá débi tó dé yìí. So nísìnyí owó tó fẹ́ yá mi, èmi tẹ̀ fẹ́ kó yá jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Ó ṣàbọ̀ sí títì, kó lọ bá àwọn àgbẹ̀ pé kó ṣí báǹkì àwọn àgbẹ̀. Báǹkì yẹn àwọn àgbẹ̀ nìkan ló ní àkáǹtì ń bẹ̀. Kò ní sí pé owó yẹn pọ̀ láti ọwọ́ àwọn àgbẹ̀ kan bẹ tí wọ́n máa ń wọ táì, tí wọ́n á jókòó lọ́fíìsì, ìwé ni wọ́n ń yí o. Ṣé ó rẹ̀ mi yẹ yí, wọ́n á dànkóró. Tó bá lè ṣe yẹn kò sí tó burú. Àti pé owó tó bá yá nì kí àwọn lecturers tí wọ́n wà on strike, ká ní lecturer òyìnbó ni wọ́n, lórí lecturer tí ò mọ microphone ìtúnṣe, tí ò mọ iron ìtúnṣe, tí ò mọ tó ń jẹ́ ọkọ́ àti àdá, òfò ní èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀, tó ń ké wàhálà ni. Ìsìn tí ó gbélé gbogbo tí wọ́n ní ká máa kà, á tún máa ra mọ́tò ni, á tún máa ra kẹ̀kẹ́, á tún máa ra chisel, àwọn nǹkan tó dẹ̀ fi ṣe ń bẹ́ ń bí. So tó bá yá wọ́n ní ó dá wọn lóhùn. Àwọn ní doctors tó wọ́n fẹ́ lọ strike, ó fún wọn lówó. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àwọn kan wà tí wọ́n ti retire, owó tí wọ́n fún wọn kò tiẹ̀ tó sanwó lé wọn. Ó ṣe kí ni kó fún wọn lówó. Títú èèyàn ní èèyàn bá ti ń lò báyìí, yóò mọ ìpè Ọlọ́run bẹ̀. Ẹni tí inú ẹ̀ ò bá dùn, yóò máa ṣe bí. So owó yẹn kó yà kó tiẹ̀ pọ̀ sí i dáadáa, kó jẹ́ pé ní gbogbo títì láti Èkó dé Ìbàdàn kó máa sí electric light. Sọ̀rọ̀ mi yẹn wọ́n dín owó tẹlifóònù kù, ọ̀rọ̀ mọ́tò wọ́n dín owó mọ́tò kù, ọ̀rọ̀ sìmẹ́ǹtì wọ́n dín kù. Refinery ló ti délẹ̀ ń sìn. Ó yẹ kó sọ price of petrol di àmójó orí president orí 71 ni, wọ́n di 71 naira per litre. Ìjàfẹ́nu tára bá ti ń túyàn báyìí, orí ọ̀pẹ Ọlọ́run á pọ̀ sí. Ìkejì ìbéèrè yìí.
Ìbéèrè ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì, èmi náà fẹ́ béèrè, èèyàn kan ló béèrè ní ìjẹta ìgbà tá a bá tí Màrájì dá ṣètò wà ní Abẹ́òkúta. Ẹni àwọn ló dùn òun wípé àti gbé Màrájì kúrò lórí fóònù. Ìbéèrè yẹn ni wípé ó ní ìtìjú, ó lóun fẹ́ béèrè lọ́wọ́ Màrájì, èmi náà wá ní kí n wá béèrè dáadáa sí ẹni yẹn sọ ọ̀fọ̀ mo fẹ́ gbé kalẹ̀ dáadáa. Ìpè ṣé kìí ṣe ìtìjú fún orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà tí ò ní refinery ẹyọ kan ṣo tó ń ṣiṣẹ́, kó wá jẹ́ pé ènìyàn kan ṣo láàárín 200 million Nigerians ló wá kọ́ ẹyọ kan, tí ààrẹ dẹ̀ tún lọ bẹ̀ tó tún pe àwọn ààrẹ orílẹ̀-èdè bòmíì wá, pé ṣé kìí ṣe ojútì fún orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà, àti wípé kí ni ipa tí ilé epo Dangote ẹyọ kan ṣo fẹ́ kó láàrin 200 million Nigerians.
A lè dá ẹnìkankan lẹ́bi. Wọ́n ti sọ wípé odò tó bá gbàgbé orísun rẹ̀ yóò gbẹ. Oríṣiríṣi nǹkan ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀. Kí ni nǹkan oríṣiríṣi tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ni pé àwọn olórí wa pàápàá ilẹ̀ Yorùbá àti jẹ àti mu, ká fẹ́yàwó, ká bímọ, ká lọ ṣèkómọ, ká lọ London, ká lọ ra góòlù, ká lọ ra kinní. Wọ́n ti gbàgbé pé ní ọjọ́ kìíní àwa ni àkọ́bí Ọlọ́run. Nígbà ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹni tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ yìí àmì láyé, torí ẹni tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹlẹ́nìkan láàrin òyìnbó, láàrin èèyàn dúdú, tó ní ká pè òun níbikíbi yóò dà wá lóhùn. Òun ni kíni oyin amíṣẹ́ tó dé, orí ọ̀fẹ́ tó dé. So kíní nì ó ti rọ́ sí ẹ̀gbẹ́ kan. Pàtó di pé kíni àtẹ̀lé àṣà wa, àní kó fi Ògún búra, wọ́n fi Ṣàngó búra. Wọ́n di pé àwa di pé wọ́n ń bá wa sókè sílẹ̀. Ẹ má lè gbàgbé pé òyìnbó mọ̀ yìí pé dájú ọjọ́ kan á mọ̀ ṣe tó lọ. Ló fà tẹ́ pé ẹni ìjọba tó bá ti délẹ̀ wọn kì í jẹ́ kí wọ́n ríran. Bí ìbá ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀, ó dàbí ọ̀rọ̀ sẹ̀mẹ́ǹtì ni, Dangote sẹ̀mẹ́ǹtì. Kò sẹ́lòmíì mọ́ kí la jẹ́. Àwọn kan ń sọ yí pé òótọ́ ni irọ́ ni wọ́n láwọn ológun tí wọ́n ti rìtáyà, wọn ni wọ́n sọ ọ́ pọ̀ tí wọ́n fi dá Dangote cement lẹ̀. Àmọ́ kò yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀, orí pẹ́kẹ́ àjọṣe ló dáa. So bó ṣe wà ní àlè tẹ́lẹ̀kan lẹ́bi, òun ló yára. Ó tiẹ̀ jẹ́ pé ẹ̀yàn obìnrin ó fi tiẹ̀ dáṣẹ́ lẹ̀ fún gbogbo wa. Ẹlẹ́dàdẹ̀ ni ò kí wo láìfẹ́ nìkan. Pé eré tó ṣe yẹn tó bá pọ̀ jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ, ó yàtọ̀ sí pé èèyàn pààyàn. Tí wọ́n bá pààyàn kò kì í sí ìdáríjì. Torí wọ́n ní if you die by the sword or you kill by the sword, you die by the sword. So now ìtìjú kò sí ìtìjú kankan bẹ́ẹ̀. Etí ní ẹtì ẹ̀rí mi dùn torí gbà tí mo wo kíní tó ṣe ń lọ ni wọ́n pe olórí ìjọba Niger. Gbà tó bọ́ bẹ̀, èdè ìlú ẹ̀ ló bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí sọ, ní tá a fẹ́ gbọ́ nù. Kí Yorùbá máa sọ Yorùbá. Èwo ni Yorùbá ń jẹ́ Nicholas, Peter, ṣé wọ́n ló pa Jésù ni? Èwo ni Yorùbá, ọba Yorùbá ló ń lọ sí chọ́ọ̀chì pẹ̀lú adé, kí ló ń wá, tí ó fẹ́ kú ni? Ìṣòṣì níbẹ̀ yẹn, ẹ̀wọ̀n tó dálẹ̀ báyìí láàrin wa ní orúkọ Jésù. Àwọn ọmọ wa ti di kí ló ń bẹ yahoo, wọ́n ti di bandit, wọ́n ti di arm robber, wọ́n ti di pen robber. Ẹ̀rí bàbá president, senate president, kí ló lọ ṣe? Ọmọ ọlọ́mọ lọ, wọ́n fẹ́ lọ yọ kídìnrín. Àgbà tí wọ́n béèrè lọ́wọ́ ọmọdé yìí, ó ní ń bà rárá o. Ṣẹ́ni bí wọ́n ṣe ń fi ìlú. So tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ikọ́ tí ẹ̀ máa dúpẹ́ pé kí ni àmàlà la fẹ́ jẹ, wọ́n á gbé gàrí àtẹ̀pà lẹ̀. Ẹni tẹ́mi kò ní sọ̀rọ̀. A kàn wá ṣe ní pé láti bí 40 ọdún là ń sọ pé kí ni gbogbo ìdọ̀tí tí ń lọ láàrin wa, Ọlọ́run la lè pèsè. Àmọ́ Ọlọ́run kì í ṣe Ọlọ́run. Ọlọ́run kì í ṣe bọ́ọ̀lù. Nígbà tí èèyàn gbọ́ ọkọ̀ olú ẹ̀ tó bá gbogbo gbàgbọ́dá ọ̀gẹ̀dẹ̀ kankan jẹ́, èèyàn tún sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n tún pa ìyàwó ẹ̀. Ṣé kò gbàdúrà ńlẹ́ kó tó jáde ni? Tí èèyàn bá tọ́ bọ náà, ṣé náà ò ní jó ni? Tàbí sọ pé orúkọ Ọlọ́run tó múná jù ní Màrájì. Ọmọ yín náà ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀, ọmọ Ìbàdàn ní mí, ọmọ bá mi láti ilé Olúbàdàn ládé Ọ̀yọ́. Rárá, òrìṣà kì í ta mi jẹ. So bó ṣe ṣẹlẹ̀ ìtìjú ò sí ìtìjú, eléyìí ti kọjá bẹ́ẹ̀. Á múra ni, á dùn pọ̀. Tá a bá lórúkọ Màrájì, mo lè sọ pé ká tó fún wọn, ká fún wa ní ọdún 4, refineries oríṣiríṣi á dìde. Torí a ní àwọn ministers, ex-governors, wọ́n ní refinery ní Togo, Liberia, káàkiri. Kí ló fà tí wọ́n ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀? Torí wò jẹ́ kí ìlú ṣe kí ni kó tòrò. Wọ́n fi ẹja aráàlú ló fi wá pé gbogbo nǹkan wọn ń wọ́n. Lọ́dún pé wọ́n lọ dá refinery síta. Sáà nígbà tí àwa wá ní ọmọ káàrọ̀ òyìnbó ń bẹ̀ tó lẹ́wà, tó mọ bó ṣe ń lọ, ó dẹ̀ ti rìn dáadáa, mọ̀ pé gbogbo kíní ẹ̀ á ṣe kíní. Awalẹ̀ refinery oríṣiríṣi á dìde.
Kábíyèsí Maharaj, ìbéèrè méjì ni èmi ní. Alákọ̀ọ́kọ́ ni pé a rí wípé kó tó di wípé a di ìbò, àríyànjiyàn ń wáyé láàrin apá kìíní àtàwọn apá yòókù wípé kò yẹ kó jẹ́ mùsùlùmí àti mùsùlùmí, ó yẹ kí ẹlẹ́sìn míì jẹ́ igbákejì, tí ẹlẹ́sìn kan bá jẹ́ ààrẹ kò yẹ kí wọ́n tún fi irú ẹ̀sìn tí ẹnìyẹn ń ṣe kó tún jẹ́ igbákejì. Ewu tàbí ipa wo lọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀sìn ní fún àwùjọ wa fún ọjọ́ iwájú ìjọba tó ń bọ̀ lọ́nà yìí?
Adúpẹ́ lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀. Ẹ̀yin náà lè sọ pé àìgbọ́fá làwọn òkè. Nílẹ̀ Yorùbá, àwọn tó jẹ̀sìn àti òyìnbódè wọlé ó ní kéde ẹ̀bà là ń rí, ráìsì là ń rí, àmì àmúmi, àmọ́ ní Ọlọ́run kan bẹ lókè pé àwa ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ máa wò tábàkú àárọ̀ ọbẹ̀ tí ó darí jì wá. Ní ayé ń bí nǹkan, ṣé màmá ìyàwó máa jẹ mí títí tí màá fi kú ni? Àbí bóò ni? Ó dẹ̀ ní kí ni ẹni tó bá dáṣẹ̀ ló ń kú. Ṣùgbọ́n tó sọ pé àwọn Muslim méjì ló wà lórí ìyẹn kọlà fẹ́. Ṣé wọ́n lè ṣe dáadáa? Ṣé wọ́n lè ṣe àṣeyọrí lókàn? Torí ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀sìn ó dàbí ẹṣin lórí pépà ni. Àwọn kan sọ pé mo gbàdúrà Ọlọ́run gbà náà irọ́ kò sádùúrà. Ó ní sàtífíkèètì tàbí kó mọṣẹ́ sóyìn tàbí láti máa lo kíni àdá àti ọkọ. Kò sí pé ẹ̀sìn lè ṣe nǹkan kan. Ìlú tí ẹ̀sìn bá borí bó ṣe bọ̀ wá lórí lójú pé wọn kò wá dàrú torí pé ẹni à ń ṣe bí ádẹ̀mú jẹ àṣeyàn ádẹ̀mú jẹ. Wọ́n fẹ́ ká wò ó ní bí oṣù kẹta sẹ́yìn gbà tí wọ́n fẹ́ búra fáwọn kan ní Benin Republic. Ejò ni wọ́n fi kó wọn lọ́rùn o. Ọ̀ká so ẹni tó bá débẹ̀ tó bá ṣe bí ọ̀ká wá ṣàǹjọ ṣá níta mi bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ̀ fún wọn. Ọ̀rọ̀ Muslim ticket kò sí nǹkan kan bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n fi yẹn tu wa jẹ́ ní ọ̀dọ́ ẹ má gbàgbé pé ẹ̀sìn yẹn gbà táwọn ìbò mú wa wọ́n fowó tì lẹ́yìn. Ṣé ẹlòmíràn sọ pé àwọn ti dolówó pé kò ní ṣẹ̀sìn lọ́nà wọ́n pa ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ lọ. Ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ lọ díẹ̀díẹ̀ ló fà pé lẹ́yìn kò sẹ́ni sòtún mọ́. Ibi tí ẹ̀sìn bá borí owó ní Ọlọ́run wọn. Ibi tó ń owó bá jẹ̀jẹ̀ Ọlọ́run èèyàn wàhálà gan ni. So ẹ má jẹ́ owó bẹ̀yàn rá. Ní tá a kọ́ máa ṣe ní ká máa ṣe ètùtù lọ. Ètùtù wo báwo la ṣe máa ṣe ètùtù? A máa súre fún wọn lójoojúmọ́ ni. A máa wò láìfi wọn, a jẹ́ ká máa tọ́ka lọ bàbá nǹkan wà. Kì í ṣe pé ká máa jáde ń ta. Irú ẹ̀mí báyìí mi ò lè yájú sábà. Mi ò lè bá wọn sọ ìyẹn ni mo máa fi ń ṣe àwọn òwe ìwé eléyìí sì ó ní. Nígbà tí wọ́n bá kà máa rí bàbá yìí ó máa ṣòfò àdèkọ̀wé sùn. So ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀sìn ẹgbẹ́ àgbàgbé ẹ̀sìn ti dẹ̀ sí agbódògbò bẹ̀rẹ̀ mọ́. Ó yẹ káwọn èèyàn wá kán kúrò ń bẹ́ẹ̀ kò sọ́lọ́run bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ̀tẹ̀ ló wà ń bẹ́ẹ̀, ìjà àìríjẹ àìrímu wàhálà oríṣiríṣi ní bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ wo iye ohun tí ẹ lè travel lọ síbì kan lọ sí Àbújá wọ́n á ti gbé wọ́n á kidnap ẹ̀. Ó dẹ̀ gbé cross sẹ́yìn, ó dẹ̀ gbé bẹ́ẹ̀lì dání. Ṣé mo fẹ́ jẹun? Ṣé ìwé ni wọ́n máa kà ní? Láti ẹ lọ sí restaurant tó bá gbé menu list sílẹ̀, ṣé menu list yẹn ni wọ́n máa jẹ ni? Èyí tó ṣẹlẹ̀ báyìí sí so ẹjẹ́ àgbàgbé àmọ̀ ìpínlẹ̀ ní Aṣíwájú Tinubu ní president yẹn. Mákindé with due respect governor of Oyo State. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa bọ Ifá ó má ṣètò sí pé kẹlẹ́dà kò sọmọ kó lè ṣàṣeyọrí. Èmi mọ̀ pé kábàbẹ̀ sí ló Màrájí ara òní sí wàhálà mọ́ ní ńlá ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ó ṣe jẹ́ ní ọ̀rọ̀ báyìí.
Any more questions? Anybody? You have any questions? Please come up. Happy. Please, our friends from the media house, feel free to ask your questions. Feel free. Happy. A hand of applause for the of Christian, a hand of applause for the of Christian, a hand of applause, a hand of applause, a hand of applause. We thank our Father Satguru Maharaj immensely for this outing. At this juncture, we crave the daughters to beg the Father of Christian to bless the children of life and the entire creation once again. To bring the function to a close. Bless is Satguru Maharaj.
We are grateful for this short press conference. And we beg our men of the media, men and women, the media men, to please don't give up the fight. It doesn't matter what happens. Nobody, they cannot. I have got some little, a little gift here. Papa, can you bring the gifts? I have some Maharaj's badges here. Keep it inside your pocket. Let's see anybody you write correct, verifiable, authentic information about you and attacks you. He will leave this earth within 24 hours. In other words, nobody can kill you again. Nobody can destabilize you again. That is what is missing. You have to be result-oriented. Come out. If we had been following Senator Ekweremadu, you would not have followed. Oh yes, look at the ministers, look at the senators, look at the governors. It's not that they are bad, but because they don't have the holy name Maharaji, yes, to guide and protect them. That's why they get, their hands soaked, only to be running away here and there. In fact, the EFCC said a few days ago that they are going to withdraw the passports of some governors. Yes. What for? They are under immunity during the period they served. What are you going to do with them? Let's be very, very conscious of what you are doing. Let's pass a law removing immunity. Let immunity be for the president and the vice president. Finish. Then we know where we are going. But you say this guy is not to be proved while he's there. Then why do you want to check his actions? They should go ahead. That's why I'm advocating that, look, they should swear people in with Ogun, Oya, Shango, even ordinary water. We can swear them in with water instead of Bible and Quran. Are you there? You need a glass of water. They swear. See what will happen to them. Because it's water we see. In Quran, we don't see Prophet Muhammad. We don't see Jesus. In Bible, we don't see them. Right? They should use ordinary water and see what will happen. So the grace is there. I wish you very well. And to remind you, on the 29th is a double celebration. 29th May, we'll be celebrating the 30 years anniversary of founding Maharaji Village as the Holy Land and the highest spiritual center of the universe. A place that when you go, like you are here, and I've told you now, 13 years, nobody can touch you. Just be upright, sincere and honest. Your child, your wife, your husband, your father and mother, they will prosper. Once they see you like they feel happy, Baba ni mo le ti nbo, ani Maharaji Village, that is just it. So I take this opportunity to invite you back on the 29th May 2023. Yes, blessings and blessings to you.
God bless you, Saturday, God. I think that brings us grace for the Father of Christian to have a good photograph for the first men outside of the Hall of Grace. Father Maharaj.
Show you your disconnect on it.
Happy, 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 happy,
Don't say you will never know. To give you back your life. Don't say you will never know. Nigeria, the holy land. Maharaji, father of all. Nigeria, the leader of the world. Don't say you never had. Don't say you will return. Nigeria is the holy land. Nigeria is the holy land. Run again. Don't say you will never go. Don't say you never had. Don't say.